Welcome to Mahler's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So I picked this blaster up off of Amazon. I paid $15 for this blaster. This blaster, when I saw it, looked kind of cool. I wish I would have read the description a little bit better because it definitely is a tiny looking thing. I mean, the blaster is only about maybe 2 feet long, if that. It's a really cool blaster, though. It definitely does have a nice look to it. This blaster runs on shells, okay? And the fun thing about these shells is that they'll take short darts or 3/4 darts. Now, for $15, you get the blaster itself. It comes with 2 magazines, a whole bunch of shells here. There's one of the extra mags, and a bunch of 3/4 darts. When I say a bunch of 3/4 darts, I literally mean a bunch of 3/4 darts. I mean, this blaster is really cool. Now, when I ran this blaster in my chronograph, I was only getting speeds of about 60 FPS, which I expect from something this small. It probably has like a really small plunger tube in it. I mean, it definitely is a nice little blaster. It looks cool. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. I mean, and when I say a little bit bigger, I mean like at least another foot. Because if this thing would have been a foot bigger, it would have been really nice. Now, this is a manual prime blaster. To prime the blaster, you pull the charging handle back and fire. And then I mean, it definitely is nice. I do kind of like it. I mean, and for $15, it's not bad. I could see somebody buying this for like a little kid's birthday or something like that. And for $15, that's not much nowadays. It don't buy hardly anything, but apparently it buys a cheesy blaster off of Amazon for $15. I mean, not bad. It does have a storage compartment here in the back of the stock. I guess that's for sticking extra shells in or what have you. I mean, it definitely is rather nice. It feels good in your hands. The build quality is not terrible on this thing. There's not a whole lot of flexing or anything like that. I mean, I just wish it was a little bigger. That's all. This blaster would have been a little bit bigger. I would have definitely been digging it, and I probably would have tuned it or something like that. As it sits, so this blaster will not be tuned, unfortunately. I mean, it's just, it's a cool little blaster. It's a neat little toy. And like I said, the whole reason why I bought it, because the way it looked. Okay, if I would have read the description, I would have known better. Let that be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen. Always, always, always read the description, especially when it comes to Amazon. I mean, but for $15, it's not the worst thing in the world. I've actually shot a lot worse blasters than this. I mean, so it's actually pretty cool. I mean, and as I said, I picked this one up on Prime Day. So that's just it. I picked up a couple blasters on Prime Day, a couple really different things. I mean, because I figure my audience should see some of the weirder things that I see out there. And sometimes people are scared to pick them up, because they don't know anything about them or whatever. And so that's why a lot of times when I buy blasters like this, it's so you don't have to. You see what I mean? But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put a buy link in the description for this blaster. And if you want to pick it up, it's not terribly expensive, but just remember, it's not like extremely large, Well, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this is Mahler's Mods signing off.